I don't want to sit there and make light of the fact that he is killing it at the bat, even though he had weeks off because he hurt himself. Even though defensively, I could argue that he was a little bit of a detriment because there was a point in time he couldn't even throw the ball all the way to third base and had to have a cutoff guy in Judge at second just to be able to make a play, which was a weakness, which made them have a gap in their outfield. But that's a whole other point. You get to quantify whatever it is. Okay, he weighed the OPS versus the fact that that Cal Raleigh has to kneel for 9 innings of that game. But what about leadership qualities? What about the ability to convince your front office that they need to start recruiting better, or that they need to consider that the tools that they have are not enough, which caused them to say, hey, yo, what's going on, Terry Lavillo? Put your GM on the phone. What's going on with Josh Naylor?
That got nothing to do with Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh was one of the ones in the postseason last year when
your argument was working. I would say stay in the ballpark. Now you're driving off the roof. Stay in the ballpark.
Doesn't that reward?
Stay in the ballpark.
Way more Hebrew.
Back that Porsche. Back into the garage.
Okay. So when we're considering other folks, like we would consider, like back in the day, Jeter, for all those years he was captain. They start
Judge is captain, and he is respected. So I understand.
They list off his leadership capabilities. I'm questioning, and I know I'm speaking to two tri-state dudes, but I'm questioning the efficacy of Judge's leadership, frankly, and how it stands comparably.
Okay, well, let's see. How many years has Judge been on the Yankees and he didn't make the playoffs? And how many years has Cal Raleigh been on Seattle and he made the playoffs? Let's see.
Which is more, since this is for 2025, that makes Cal Raleigh more palatable for the award, because now Judge has proven that it's standard for him. But Cal almost, am I tripping? Like, this makes perfect sense. Like, Cal took his team from damn near last year.
Did you say the MVP award was a regular season award, my man? Did we just discuss? Did we just say that?
I did say that.
So what are we talking about right now?
I'm talking about the quantifiable. I only mentioned the thing that Cal said as an example for non-quantifiable considerations that could cause one to vote for Cal outside of the statistics offensively, like tying off some of the stuff that happened in the All-Star game. All-Star game is not even it has nothing to do with the MVP award, right?
Whoa. What I spoke to is the fans and how it might look to also writers and reporters and everybody who matters. What I said was it put him in a light. There was it like it now he becomes marketable. Now he becomes face. He becomes valuable. There's so many things. There's so many things that come from that just that in itself. But what I said was also that the part that you left out was I said what he did then was go on the field and do his job and get the job done after the All-Star break. So he remained hot, remained in the spotlight, and ultimately, what I hear from you is there is some validity to what you're saying, right? In terms of performance in last year's postseason drag, whether you want it to or not,
no doubt,
it follows you. It follows,
it shouldn't.
Especially when it is such the
Yankees. But y'all making rules for one person, because we wouldn't have gave a damn if it was Bobby Witt, Schwarber, Brian, Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts. They all sucked in the playoffs, and next year they all going to get a clean slate, bro. Judge the only one that don't get a clean slate.
But none of those that you named are even for consideration for most valuable player.
They are. Schwarber's in the final three.
So, he said
Schwarber.
Witt and Trey Turner. My bad, bro. Kyle Schwarber. That's
this year I'm talking about. The final three is Schwarber and
falling off a hill for a little bit. Actually, if it wasn't for that 4 home run game he had, it would have been a pretty bad second half.
Over Kyle.
Yeah. He was falling off. They was looking at him like, "What you doing right?" And then he had 4 home runs in one game, which completely.
But he's not an average hitter, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to strike out a lot, walk a lot. You got to understand what a player is, right? He's going to strike out a lot, walk a lot, driving runs, hit home runs. That's Kyle Schwarber.
So with Aaron Judge and the MVP over Cal Raleigh thing. Let's just go ahead and put it. I mean, right now, if we had to vote, I think it'd be safe. I would vote for Cal Raleigh. I'm not a writer. I'm thinking that JR, you're going to vote for Judge.
I'm thinking we're going to have one of the first ties we've had since 79. That's what I'm voting for. The first tie since 1979.
Tie on this panel, you are the tiebreaker, my friend. If you,
I mean,
he already took Raleigh.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that.
Raleigh? Okay, I missed it.
It's definitely going to be Raleigh. It's definitely going to be
you know
Raleigh.
what? But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Were you finished?
I was just going to say that it, like in this day and era that we live in, social media, optics are way like the benefit of optics can sway a writer to your side so quickly that they could discount stat in order to vote for Raleigh, you have to discount stats in this
you literally
like that, and that's the sad part is in order for them to vote for a Cal Raleigh, you have to say, I know he did all of that, but I still like I'm just telling you what it is. If you like
and keep it a trail and keep it a buck. It goes back to the same thing. Go back to 79. I gotta be out soon. It goes back to 79.
Okay.
Pop Starju was a good man, a good baseball man. Was great in prior years. He's aging, and he took this diverse Pirate team to the tie. That stained baseball, the black guy to baseball, right, and all that. Yeah, we gonna give you a tie. We gonna tie. We don't really fuck with you like that, Keith. Him, all them dudes, Dave Parker, and all that coke, that whole coke shit. It messed up all their legacies, bro. For a while.